clean living and vitamin pills.
Steve tell you his news?
What? Finally got your period?
I made GS-14.
Wow, that's all right, man. Next stop, Washington, D.C. Sitting behind a desk, papers piled so high you can't see over them. Hey, better you than me, buddy. Seriously, congratulations. As it turns out, he's also an A #1 meth cook. You know, what I think we got here is Heisenberg's former cook. Now, this here, I do a little Google foo, and I realize it's a parts number. Specifically, for this baby. Now, that there is a high-volume HEPA industrial air filtration system. It's a $300,000 gadget to be perfect for a pharmaceutical plant or a microchip factory, or maybe the biggest meth lab north of the border. So, this little dingus here is manufactured by a big international concern, Madrigal Electromotive. I call their Houston office, and eventually I get through to the nicest little 20-year-old temp. I use some of those
dimensions, so there were different versions floating around, and things got really complicated. Sorry. So, long story short, I think it's possible the wrong version ended up in our proposal.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So I have the correct
Hello.
plans here.
IT. No, IT.
Plans to compare them.
No.
Just to make sure.
But please.
If they're wrong, you know you have
IT.
to
Yeah, I know. I
Please.
just want to make sure they actually are the wrong
Please.
ones before I get into it with my bosses.
No problem. Mesa Verde,
Yes.
do you have the address?
8783 Baylor Street.
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hey bro, you stink like shit! Hey bro, you stink like shit! You stink like shit, bro! Hey bro, you stink like shit! Hey bro, you stink like shit!
All right, conference room is on
Hey bro, you stink like shit, bro! Let me lick your toes, bro. Where the fuck your neck go, bro? Where the fuck your neck go, bro? Life between 46 hours, force wipe until now.
15'6" by 12". Right. Your foot.
Oh, a sprain. I started trail running a couple months ago. Went for a run last week. Wasn't paying attention and got my foot snagged in one of the roots. Just twisted my ankle. Do you have...
Congratulations. Thanks.
Been, kind of doing it on my own. My brother's been helping since I'm a little limited these days, driving me around and whatnot.
It's nice to have family around.
Yeah, for the most part. He tries.
He'll tell you my soap is very good, very green.
No, your soap is not the issue. It's your filtration system. At the very least, you'll need to retrofit. But if you're leaching into the groundwater, which is looking like a real possibility here, you're going to need to replace your system entirely.
Was that
Specific enough for you?
Threw one in the channel, the first ball in the 10th. Guess they're even now. Yep. And they're even in this match. Both the spares.
All done with lunch?
The match.
You hardly touched this.
No,
I'm not hungry.
A little residual
Wow.
meltness from the
I'm sorry.
ball going too far left.
I'm leaving the
sorry.
rice pudding.
Previous frame. Well, he looked real quick with that.
I'm not
foul.
hungry.
270.
So I don't eat it.
Split. Changes
She'll
balls.
help you back up.
Speaking of babies, he has a new one, Joseph, and a son, Anthony.
Fuck, you really have nothing. Have a good day.
It feels like nothing matters. I start going numb, and that scares me. I don't know if it's my gut or just plain fear.
Fear does not have to be your enemy, Renee. Fear can be your friend. Telling you that perhaps you are not ready.
So, he's talking her out of it. Why?
Something's off here. I need an angle on the doctor. That's not a therapist. That's Q. He's using Renee to change the future.
Evolve toward enlightenment? Or will there be a divergence into darkness?
How'd it go, Dad?
If I could encapsulate all the knowledge I've gained through the years from life experience and careful study into a single pearl of wisdom for you, it would be this. People are idiots. Picture a world. What? What the hell?
A xenophobic tyranny? How?
I don't know. The history of this time period is wildly incomplete. The century leading up to first contact was just rife with chaos. All that's known about Renee is she discovered a microorganism on Io that she believed was sentient and convinced the mission commander to bring it back to Earth.
And none of that'll matter if Q is able to get to Renee and break the timeline.
Okay, so we just need to make sure Renee gets on that ship.
We are going to monitor her every single move at this gala, assess the threat, and guide her.
With an invisible hand. We don't reveal ourselves or make contact.
It might feel like Q is playing with us, but he is unpredictable and a threat.
It worked.
I'm inside the surveillance room.
Excellent. Waiting for your signal.
Once I know you are alone. Ow! Where did this feel? What's happening to me? What is that?
Disease. Sunlight burns like fire, but you do have this. Analyze it. If you like what you see, give me a call. Then maybe you can help me with something that I might want.
The time is finally here. We're gonna merge with our other selves and become whole. You, Miss Bethel. The greatest story in human history.
I have indeed been uploaded, sir. We're online and ready.
We start the virtual walk around.
Importing preferences and calibrating virtual environment.
Do a check on control surfaces.
As you wish. preparing to power down and begin diagnostics.
Yeah. Tell you what, do a weather and ATC check. Start listening in on ground control.
Sir, there are still terabytes of calculations needed before an actual flight is achieved.
Jarvis, sometimes you gotta run before you can walk. Ready? 10, 3, 2, 1.
Holy! Thing just dropped off the radar, sir.
Sat visual has been lost.
No way, that's a UAV.
Put it.
Again, you do not send civilian equipment into my active war zone. You understand that?
It's not a piece of equipment for a minute. It's a shoot. It's me! Brody, you got anything for me?
Roger that, ball.
On your belly. It looks like a man. Shake him off. Roll! Roll!
I'm hit. I'm hit. Hurt out. Hurt out. Whiplash 1 down.
Whiplash 2, do you see a shoot?
Negative. No shoot. No shoot. Why shoot, Jim? Sir, I've got a visual on the bogey.
Whiplash 2, re-engage. If you get a clear shot, you take it.
Major, we don't even know what we're shooting at. Call off the ramp.
That thing just took out an F-22 inside a legal no-fly zone. Whiplash 2, if you have a clear shot, take it.
You've been re-engaged. Execute evasive maneuver. Keep going. Good shoot. Good shoot.
Escape bore unexpected fruit.
This is how he did it.
This is only the first bullet. Stark has perfected his design. He has made a masterpiece of death. And underneath a new organization. You treat Stark's throne. We have a common enemy. You're still in business. I will give you these designs as a gift. I hope you remain a gift to all the soldiers.
Come on, I thought I said, yeah. It's always been your Achilles heel in this part.
You busy? You mind if I send you on an errand? I need you to go to my office. When you hack into the mainframe, you're going to retrieve all the recent shipping manifests. This is a lock chip. This will get you in. It's probably under executive files. If not, they put it on a ghost drive, in which case you need to look for the lowest numeric heading.
And what do you print?